Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You are watching Inside the K Creations, and on my channel I'm sharing my sewing journey with you all. So today I am going to finally unbox my BabyLock Brilliant. It's been a year, honestly, since I've had this machine, and I just never got around to unboxing it for a couple of reasons. I wanted to make sure that when I unboxed this, that I was able to take some time to sit down and learn the machine, because it is going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me using the BabyLock products. But I do know from the retailer where I purchased this from that the BabyLocks, they are very much like the Brother machines, but they are a level up from a Brother machine. But they are really good machines. I got this from a store near me. Let me see. It's called Ellicott City Sew-Vac. So I got this from the Ellicott City Sew-Vac, and the exact purchase date, guys, was September of 2024. I got this machine because, for one, I love some of the features on it. It has a lot of great reviews online. There are so many tutorials online that show you how to use all of the different functions on this machine. And I also got this because as I start to do more sewing and hopefully get into sewing with heavier materials or heavier fabric, considering we're going to go into the fall season, I want to start doing things like leather and suede and things like that. At least experiment with it. I do know that this machine is good for that type of stuff. So when I did the test on it in the shop, I think it did about 5 layers of denim, pretty easy, pretty smoothly. So I figured I would just get this machine because I could do lightweight, medium weight, heavyweight on it and not have a problem, versus me getting like maybe a heavy duty Singer, which I know is really good on a lot of heavy duty. So I figured I would just get one machine, one sewing machine that I could do many different types of fabric on it. So that's why I got it. Also, it has a really cool threading feature on here as well. I'm noticing now that when I try to thread my Brother here, sometimes, although it has an automatic threader, it's hard to use. I have never figured it out, and I know that this one here is a lot easier to thread. So I am going to be using the automatic threader on here as well. But yes, I am so excited to get this unboxed and start to do some sampling on it and things like that. So this is the perfect time to do that because I'm in between projects. I'm waiting for my thread to arrive from Wild Wax so I can start working on the jumper. But I also end up having to purchase fabric to work on my new look dress, because the linen that I showed you all in the previous video, I didn't have enough. I only had about 2. I was like a couple inches short of 3 yards. Now I probably could have made that work, but I didn't want to take the risk of messing up that fabric, because I do like the fabric. It's a nice fuchsia hot pink linen, and I just would not rather take that chance. So I did order some fabric, so that has not come in yet, and I'm not sure when it'll be in, but I figured this might be a perfect time to go ahead and get this unboxed. So although I have this machine I'm going to be using or start using more often, I am going to still keep my original Brother up and ready to go, because it is still a really good machine. And I will probably use that like maybe to work on some smaller projects. That way I can have maybe more than one thing going at a time, or just making it easier for me to not have to switch out my threads for different projects and things like that. So I did put my smaller brother away for right now. My very first machine, I put her away for a little while. I actually might take some time and get her cleaned now that she's not going to be used as much. I'll take her and get her cleaned so that she can be ready and fully operating when I do decide to pull her out. I have not had this machine cleaned yet this year. She missed her appointment in February. Shame on me. But this might also be a good time for me to go ahead and get her cleaned as well once I get my BabyLock up and running. So we'll see. I'd like having two machines available. So I'll have to see how that part works out for me. But yes, we're going to go ahead and start unboxing this BabyLock Brilliant. I was somewhat concerned about this machine being able to fit in my SUV or in our van, but my surprise, it fit perfectly when I bought this from the store. And I also thought it was going to be heavy, but the box is really not that heavy. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort to pick it up and, you know, off the floor, off the ground, but for the most part, it's not heavy at all. So yeah. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, I also wanted to tell you all that the store that I purchased this from, they have free classes that you can come in, and they can show you how to do some of the different techniques or just different functions on your machine. So that's a plus. And I also got a 60-day trial that I can register to go also online and do some classes too. So they gave me this. So they did tell me to make sure that the day I register to do the 60-day trial, make sure that I'm ready to actually work through, because it's only 60 days, and you know, if I don't use it, I'll obviously lose it. So I don't think I'll register for this right away, but I do like the fact that I have it as an option. So I'm going to keep this handy, so maybe further into the fall season, I'll go ahead and do a quick 60-day trial and see what I can discover from the classes. All right, so first thing I have here are, looks like just some tools and notions. There's a little pack here that has some supplies in it. Lots of different presser feet. I'll show you some of those. Some tools, typically the things you typically get when you have a machine, you get a new sewing machine. I'll try to dump these out so you can kind of see what they are, and I'll show you on my here. All right, so these are all of the tools and presser feet that came along with the machine. I am going to put those back in here, that way I don't lose them. And I got a I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got a oh my gosh, I forgot what you call that foot. It escapes my mind right now, but oh, a walking foot. Yes, a walking foot. So I did get a walking foot with this as well. All right, so now I'm gonna put these back. I also got some needles. So these are pretty nice, cute little needles. Before I purchased my machine, I did ask the gentleman, I actually went there twice to look at the machine and asked two different salespersons, two different questions, well, the same question, two different salespersons to see if their responses were going to be consistent, and they were. I asked the question whether or not this machine would use the Brother line of accessories, and they did tell me yes. So that made me more inclined to want to go ahead and purchase, because all my machines right now are Brothers, and I'm just very used to using Brothers, and I would much rather stick with the Brother line of machines and tools and accessories where I can, and not have to worry about purchasing a whole nother line of sewing supplies and tools. So here is the cord. Awesome. This is I don't know what that is. I will have to look and see. when I get the manual open. This looks like this might just be what I use. This might be the holder for the spool. I'm not sure. I need to see what that is. Woohoo! And this is the manual, looks like. Yes, this is the manual. Ooh, I love that. That is so cute. Ah, I'm so happy. All right, let me see if I can figure out what that piece was I just showed you all. Let me see. I'm looking in the book now and I can't find it quickly. Let me see. Looking at the getting ready section, and it looks like maybe spool pin, maybe bobbin winder thingy. I don't know what that is, but I'll figure that out later. Just good to see that it's here, and I've got my manual, so I'll put her there, put her there. All right. The other part I remember, I'm reminded in terms of why I purchased this machine was because it has the knee lift. The knee lift on the side will, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, it'll allow me to automatically lift the needle from the fabric or from the machine. So instead of me having to like press a button or anything like that, I can just swing my knee over and it should lift the needle for me. So that is another feature that I thought I would really enjoy having on this machine. All right, so now let's go ahead and take her out of the box, okay? All right, I gotta put her down to do that because I wanna slide her out. I want us alone today. Everybody's gone out the house, so this is the perfect time to get this out and open. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the floor. Ooh, you see her? Look at her. She is pretty sitting in here. She is gorgeous sitting in there. Oh, right. This is the knee lift. Knee lift. Okay, they gave me a cover for her. I'm actually probably going to just make one for her. I purchased two from my other machines. I went on Etsy and found someone who was like selling all these types of covers for different machines, and now that I'm sewing, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make my own. Just find a tutorial and try to do my own. But yes, but I'm going to have this one to start off. And now here she is, BabyLock Brilliant. I'm going to turn her around in just a minute. Now, she does feel heavy. Ooh. She didn't feel as heavy in the box, but she feels heavier coming out of the box. And I am going to keep my box. I mistakenly threw away my serger box and the boxes to my other machines, and I wish I had not done that because when I'm not using them, I want to be able to put them away safely, just to protect them, and I don't have a way to do that now. But I am going to keep the BabyLock box, you know, so I can put her away in a safe way. All right, and here she is. Here she is. Okay. Yeah, foot pedal. Oh, I just love how she looks. I love how she looks. Oh my gosh, this is just super exciting, super exciting. I closed my curtain, that way I didn't have that glare coming in as I'm working through this. But here she is, y'all. Here she is. This is my BabyLock Brilliant. So yes. Oh, I know, now I'm looking at this, I remember too, what I liked about it was there's a wider space here for my fabric. So I do find that when I'm sewing certain items, I don't have as much space here. I forget what you call this entire space of the machine, but it's wider than what my brother has. My brother has more space to the left, where I find that I like to have more space on the right hand side sometimes. So this is great. And she does have a free arm, I believe. This comes off and makes it a free arm. But let me go ahead and take these stickers off. My husband will be so excited because he has been asking me for a long time now, since he purchased this, when are you going to open your new machine? When are you going to open your new machine? And for me, because I know learning a new machine can be a bit of a learning curve, so I wanted to make sure that I was kind of mentally prepared for that before I just went ahead and said, yes, I'll open it now. Oh wow, it has this nice storage spot. So I'm going to just go ahead and take these stickers off, and then I'm going to take it over to the table and I'll show you all the rest there. All right, so here she is. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have my serger here, my smaller brother, and then this brother here. But my table is not big enough to house both machines and my serger, so I moved my serger to a little corner behind me. If you can see that back there, that's where the serger is right now, and I'll have to figure out a better configuration because I do want to use my serger a lot more, but because I'm not using it as much now, I figured I would just put her to the side. But yeah, it might just be one of those things that I just pull her out when I need her and just put her back. You know, maybe even put her on my table here and do some serging from my cutting table because of my space limitations. But that's where the serger is for right now. But yes, so she is unboxed. And like I said, she is a little heavier than what the brother is, but that's because just, I guess, the quality of the machine and just the parts and things like that. My daughter is gonna come in here and be super excited for some reason. I already know it because she loves to see me unbox new stuff. So I'm gonna go over here and cut her on. And there we have it. So it's pretty much asking me the language and all. So I'm probably not gonna go into all of that in this video. I want to just take some time and read over my manual and figure out some of the parts and things like that. But I finally have her unboxed, y'all, and she is ready for some kind of action. So I may do a small project on her, like a zippered pouch or something like that, something real simple and easy, because I do want to do some zipper pouches. But yeah, it's time for me to sit back and learn some stuff about my machine and give it a test drive. And hey, if you own a BabyLock, let me know how you enjoy using it. Give me some tips or just some things I should know. But yeah, I'm super excited, and I had the knee lift here that I am going to go ahead and put in. So the knee lift, really, it just kind of goes, is there something? Okay, yeah, so I gotta figure this out too. But this is the knee lift. So again, I got some parts I need to figure out. But yes, thank you for coming along my unboxing of my BabyLock machine. I'm super excited about it, and I cannot wait to put her to use. Oh yeah, let me open this here. That's her beautiful inside. So yeah, she is just like, ooh, she's gorgeous. Thank you for watching, and until we come together again, take care and God bless.